What's going on, sneaker fam? Jake back with another real versus fake review. These are the Air Jordan 1 Low Travis Scott collab Reverse Mocha. A very popular shoe. Resales probably going around 1,400 bucks. So of course this is for legit checking purposes only. To make sure you're not getting scammed, to know the differences between the two. Without further ado, let's get on with it. Of course, this is my retail pair that I got from the sneakers app, and this is the replicated pair shipped directly to me from China. First and foremost, we're going to go with the box size, and I will read off the dimensions. You can see there's a color tone difference. We're going to take a look at the label, where the label has a price on the fake, and there is nothing here. And of course, there's a font difference as well, but they scan fine. They'll both lead you to the sneakers app. So take a look at the lid. Always on this one, on the retail pair, you see this here. I have that on mine. The YDM stickers on the lid. That varies from shoe to shoe. We're gonna take a look at this one. There's absolutely nothing here. I'm gonna take a look at what comes with the fake. Okay, we got this here. All right, and it has receipts, and they have they have the resale price here for 1,300 bucks. Generic customer. That's interesting. Yeah, so they did the resale price on here. Very, 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 very interesting. All right, let's get with the shoes. All right, here. Boom, boom. You gotta understand, the only reason why I'm keeping this shoe is because, for this very reason, is just to do these real fake reviews. As you guys know, I wear between a 12 and 13. And I say I'm just doing this, for the love. Basically, it's for the love. All right, so let's get this in here. Sorry about that, guys. Let's get this all squared away. All right, now let's not get this twisted. They make real good Jordan lows, especially these Travis Scotts, man. I don't know what part this is. I don't know, 4, 5, 6, 7 of this shoe, and this one's. That's scary good. Usually you'll look at some and you'll say like, oh, the color's too dark or it's too light. And this one is pretty good. Not that much of a shade difference, and it's nothing that some mink oil won't fix. I'm just gonna take a look. You know what, let me get right shoe here. I think the laces are a bit thinner from what I see here. Thinner on the legit. Tongue material, Cactus Jack. I guess the spacing on the Cactus Jack, and it's not as a bright white as it is, like the red's bleeding through. Sorry about that, guys. Retail's up top, fake is at the bottom. I can feel the material's not as, it's like more material here on this. You can see it here. If you're guys puffing out here on the ankle, and it's not much here. One thing you can really check is to see that midsole pattern. Now, if you look at the midsole pattern, that's the most important part. It's that pattern is always different. Take a good look. Always a good sign. And then the Wings logo. And you see too much spacing with the good Wings logo on the fake. And look at the retail pair. They're much closer. Wings logo is also larger. Yeah. So we'll look behind the tongue. Usually the tongue material is a little different, but this one feels pretty fine. It's still different, but they've done it's a much better job from previous versions I've seen. Fake is at the bottom, retail's at the top. Looking at the cactus and the swoosh. I think the swoosh is a little larger on the fake. Also on the toe. But listen, like these things are like minute. Like if you're just wearing it for the toe, then it's all good. But these are things you got to look out for when you're legit checking. And even the squeeze test, let me see here. Okay, it's bowing a little bit. All right, so let's see what the retail is looking like. Ah, it's solid. All right, it has the new school shoe tree, die cut sock liner. And we have XC 2021 here on the fake. And then we have that insole and the stitching on the footbed. All right, so let's take a look at this one here. Die cut sock liner. And we got here XC 2022. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, I was able to pull a little bit up on this one because I can see it elevated a little bit. So here's the footbed stitching on the retail. And that's pretty close. I won't lie, that's pretty close. That stitching is pretty good. Retail, fake. So that adhesive pattern where they have it slanted in an angle, and that's a difference there. And then you can see the age on this one. See, this looks too fresh. So if anyone would do a legit check, you'd be like, that looks a little, this is a 3-year-old shoe now. You know, so it's like, this looks a little too fresh. Sniff test, you don't smell much. Yeah, that fresh Jordan smell isn't on the retail either. They almost smell the same, like because you don't smell anything. Fix this here. Let's take a look at the laces. So what I do is I just put something here, and we'll take a look at the laces, and then we'll blacklight them, and then we're in this video. So we got the lace bags here, and they did a pretty good job with the lace bags. Not bad. They are a little bit longer, a little bigger. You can see the space between the two. They are wound it up pretty well. Can't say much. Color difference, not much. Looking pretty good here, lace wise. Let's see what's going on here. Take a look at the back here. Let's take a look at the sicko face here. You can see this badge here. It's a little larger. Material looks good, but there's that midsole pattern. Never fails. When all else fails, you're gonna have to blacklight it. Peak shows out more on the retail pair as well. You definitely have to blacklight it. Definitely. So what I'm gonna do here now, besides that, we're gonna look at the Nike Air tag on the tongue, and then take a look at that Cactus Jack. Yeah, so that's definitely right here. Like you can't, that Cactus Jack, the space there, yeah, it's not enough space on here. All right, so now And that Nike Air tag should be a little bit higher. Not bad, but, and I do see shade differences here and there, and then the star pattern, but you know what, I'm just gonna leave that alone. Let's go ahead and weigh them and blacklight them and see what's happening here, all right? Let's see what's going on here. I'm gonna have to lean this up. This is becoming a problem here. All right, so let's do this here. Let's weigh them, bring out the trusty scale. Box, you're messing up my video, so you know what? I'm gonna take you out. I'm taking you out. All right. All right. It is zeroed in, so we're gonna do left shoe with the laces. 1 pound, 8 ounces. 1 pound, 2.3 ounces. 1 pound, 0.7 ounces. And by the way, this one right here was like 0.8 ounces. 1 pound, 0.7 ounces. Just letting you guys know. This is not even an ounce. This is not even a pound. 15 ounces. Well, how's that possible? It is. 1 pound, 0.7 ounces. That's crazy. 15 ounces. It's crazy. This is heavy. 1 pound, 7 ounces. That's weird. That's so weird. That's so weird. I don't know why I keep doing it, but it's so weird. I have to look at my old videos to see if that was the same. All right, so let's blacklight these bad boys and cut this video down. All right, here. I'll probably do another video or two. I gotta go pick up my my Aqua 8s before 3. All right, so we have the midsole glowing on the retail shoe. Also has that smudge. People used to call it a watermark or whatever. I think, you know, it's not a telltale sign. And we do here, they do have the smudge on it. The midsole is glowing, but not as evident as the retail pair, as you can see here. There's something reflecting weird, almost a pinkish hue, probably purple on the camera, on the swoosh on the blacklight. Got another smudge there. No dashes or anything like that, but definitely weird. You got a bunch of the smudges there. You got a crazy color tone reacting under the blacklight. Yeah, that's a funky one. That's a funky one. So like I said, I'm going here. Look at that nice glow. Nothing funky reflecting under the blacklight. And there you have it. All right. Nice. Nice. All right. What's your take on this? Is there anything I missed? You guys put it in the comment section as always, man. Appreciate you guys as always. Like, comment, share, subscribe. It's your boy Jake signing out. Appreciate you guys. Peace.